Good morning. This is Adapt School of Entrepreneurial Leadership. We are transmitting directly from the moon to discuss leadership and the difference between leadership as a behavior with accountability and leadership as a position of authority. This mini documentary wants to challenge the relevance of the role of decentralized decision-making authority by bringing two recent evidence that this arrangement is not anymore ideal in a modern organization. The Bregman article on Harvard Business Review already weights in the two conflicting styles of leadership, one represented by the central authoritative head of a company's European operations, and the other represented by opposing views from managers of different areas. Unfortunately, the paper describes how hard it is for the horizontal, accountability-based leadership to emerge out of a traditional style organization. Leadership by authority was significant in an industrial society where the mode of production needed lots of manpower to operate machinery, and the owner of machinery needed a middle-class management to propagate centralized decisions in a hierarchical way. This means of distribution of knowledge, or control, worked for an extended period of time, and was reflected in various organizational frameworks of most activity areas, like the educational system, where the knowledge redistributed from the teacher to a mass of uniform students. The broadcast mass media, where the means of distribution implied the message to be edited by the media owner. And the space race, where the huge cost of exploration and the geopolitics of the Cold War drove the arrangements of teams from the military. This hierarchical structure of control and consequent leadership does not seem to work anymore on the post-industrial society that we are currently living. Amongst the values we are currently experiencing are the transition from an economy based on production of goods to provision of services, where knowledge becomes a valued form of capital, and where technology drives new means of production of knowledge. I'd like to illustrate the previous statement by bringing two evidences of the emergence of leadership as a behavior with accountancy. We are used to associate big changes as being directed by powerful leaders. But where are the leaders of the contemporary revolutions facing the failure of the finance-oriented capitalism? The evidence of failure of the authoritative leader even on the largest companies of the technology sector facing paradigm changes.